Sa matrix operations, meron tayong matrix A, B, C, and D. At mahalaga na alam natin yung order or dimension ng ating mga matrices bago tayo mag-proceed sa arithmetic operation ng A, B, C, and D tulad ng problems 1 up until 6. So yung matrix A natin, ang kanyang order would be 3 by 1 matrix dahil meron tayong 3 rows at meron tayong 1 column. So lagi natin tandaan na yung rows ay nauuna bago sa column at ang 3 by 1 matrix ay hindi kaparehas ng 1 by 3 matrix. Ang matrix B naman natin ay 2 by 2 matrix at ang matrix C natin ay also a 2 by 2 matrix at ang matrix D natin ay merong 2 rows at 3 columns. So ito ay 2 by 3 matrix. Now, bakit mahalaga na alam natin yung orders of a matrix? Dahil ang ilan sa mga operations na nakikita nyo sa ating 6 problems ay hindi pwedeng gawin dahil sa rule ng arithmetic operations na makikita natin sa example number 1 up until number 6. So let's start with number 1, which is pretty simple because all we have to do is to perform 2A, which translates to basically multiplying matrix A with 2. So 2 yung ating scalar na tinatawag, and all we have to do is to distribute 2 to our matrix A para makuha natin yung scalar product na tinatawag dito sa problem number 1. So by performing our multiplication, we'll have 2 times 2, 2 times 3, and 2 times 6. At itong isa sa mga pinakasimpleng arithmetic operations when it comes to matrices. So ang ating product would be 4, 6, and 12. So lagi niyong tandaan na yung distributive property natin ay mag-a-apply lamang kapag nagmumultiply tayo ng scalar or ang tinatawag nating scalar multiplication. So pwede yung any constant na nasa labas ng ating matrices. So basically, lahat ng ating matrix na nakikita ngayon sa examples, A, B, C, and D, ay pwede nating i-multiply ng scalar na any number na pwede nating i-multiply doon sa mga matrix natin. So let's have problem number 2. So problem number 2 naman, meron tayong B plus C. So to add B plus C, all we have to do is to make sure na yung ating mga matrices ay alam natin yung kanilang mga dimension or yung order na tinatawag. At sa problem number 2, meron tayong 2 by 2 matrix at meron din tayong 2 by 2 matrix. So ibig sabihin, kapag nag-a-add tayo or nagsusubtract ng ating mga matrices, pwede natin siyang i-combine as if we're performing a basic addition and subtraction operation. So, always remember na pagka-same yung order or yung dimension na tinatawag natin sa ating mga matrices, pwede tayo mag-add at pwede din tayo mag-subtract. So, in this case, we're adding matrix B and C. So, all we have to do is to add each entry of our matrix correspondingly. So, we have 2 plus negative 6, 2 plus 5, 6 plus 3, and 5 plus negative 2. Now, make sure na alam ninyo yung ating addition and subtraction rule of integers. So, dapat alam nyo na kung paano mag-add ng positive and positive, negative and positive, positive and negative, and all those basic integer rule para makuha natin yung correct sum ng ating matrix, which is negative 2, 7, 9, and 3, which is also a 2 by 2 matrix. Now, let's have problem number 3. So, syempre, alam natin yung mga orders ng ating mga matrix. So, to be able to subtract C and B, kailangan parehas sila ng order. So, let's check it out. So, matrix C is negative 6, 5, 3, and negative 2. And matrix B is 2, 2, 6, and 5. And since yung ating C and B ay magkaparehas ng order or dimension, we can perform the operation of subtraction for matrix C and B. So it'll equal to negative 6 minus 5, 5 minus 2, 3 minus 6, negative 2 minus 5. Dapat alam ninyo yung ating rule on addition or subtractions of integers para makuha natin yung tamang sagot, which is negative 11, negative 3, negative 3, and negative 7. So, laging yung tandaan na kapag mag-a-add tayo at magsusubtract ng matrix, kailangan parehas yung ating dimension or yung order na tinatawag bago tayo makapag-proceed sa rule na ginagawa natin dito sa examples na ito. So let's see if we can perform the operation for problem number 4, which is C plus D. So alam natin yung ating matrix C ay -6, 5, and 3, and -2. At ang matrix D ay 1, 0, 6, 2, -1, and -5. Adding a 2 by 2 matrix with a 2 by 3 matrix is unfortunately hindi pasok sa rule or basic rule natin ng arithmetic operations ng mga matrices. So therefore, ang sum ng C and D ay null or empty set, or ibig sabihin, hindi natin pwedeng i-perform yung operations for number 4. So yan yung kahalagahan ng pag-alam natin sa mga orders ng mga matrices bago tayo mag-perform ng addition and subtraction. Now, what about if we're going to multiply our matrix? Let's say we multiply C and D. So yung matrix C natin, which is given by this 2 by 2 matrix, at yung D naman ay given by this 2 by 3 matrix. Now, in addition and subtraction, we know that we're not going to be able to perform those operations when the orders are not the same. However, in multiplication, the rule is a little bit different. So in this case, hindi ko muna ipapakita yung process kung paano natin nakuha itong matrix 4, -5, -61, -1, 2, and 28, which happens to be a 2 by 3 matrix dahil ang kailangan nyo munang malaman ay kung kailan pwedeng mag-multiply ng dalawang matrices. And to check whether you can multiply two matrices, titingnan nyo yung dalawang middle number natin. So kung yung ating middle number, which is basically yung column ng first matrix at row ng second matrix ay magkaparehas, pwede tayong mag-multiply ng matrices. At kung magkaiba naman yung numbers or yung dimension doon sa loob ng ating circle, hindi tayo pwedeng mag-multiply ng matrix na yon. So ibig sabihin, null or empty yung ating product ng dalawang matrices. But in this case, since valid matrices yung ating i-multiply to each other, pwede natin siyang makombine at ang magiging sagot ng matrix na yan will be dependent on our outside number, which is basically yung row ng first matrix at column ng second matrix, which is 2 and 3. So therefore, our matrix will be a 2 by 3 matrix when you combine them by multiplication. And again, how did we get 4, -5, -61, and -1, 2, and 28? We will work on that on our next lesson. But first, let's see if we can find the products of these 4 other matrices given A, B, C, and D. So yung matrix A and B natin, tingnan natin kung pwede natin siyang i-combine by multiplication. Matrix A has a dimension of 3 by 1. B is 2 by 2. So makikita ninyo yung ating middle value, which is 1 and 2, ay hindi magkaparehas. So ibig sabihin, empty set yung ating second product. Yung B and C naman, B is 2 by 2 and C is 2 by 2. And since parehas yung middle value niya, and at the same time, magkaparehas sila ng order, ang sagot dito would also be a 2 by 2 matrix. So pwede natin siyang i-combine by multiplication. And if we're going to combine D and A, which is a 2 by 3 matrix, and a 3 by 1 matrix, mapapansin ninyo na yung middle value natin, parehas na 3. So, ibig sabihin, pwede natin siya i-multiply at ang magiging sagot natin dyan ay 2 by 1 matrices. And for our last pairing, we have matrix A and D. A is a 3 by 1 and D is a 2 by 3. Obviously, hindi natin to pwedeng i-multiply dahil yung gitna niya ay magkaiba. So, empty set yung product ng A and D. Na kung paano natin makuha yung actual products ng mga matrices na yan, gagawin natin yan sa video natin or sa lesson natin on our next topic. This is Dr. E, and see you again next time.